gotta be totally 100% honest with you. Anyone selling or flipping current, if you get a hot Rolex, the AD network is monitoring the sales. They are monitoring Facebook, Gumtree, eBay. That's right. Did you know a certain big brand, I'm not going to name this brand, but it's got a coronet as a logo. They got a media officer who monitors online sales and traffic. The AD situation is so bad. The ADs are monitoring the Facebook sales watch groups. If you've got a hot watch and you're flipping Zippo, flipping it on Facebook, they know about it. And you know what? Your best mate, he's probably dobbed you into the AD to get himself up the ladder. It is nasty. It is vicious. This is dog eat dog. It's dog eat dog. I gotta tell you the truth. It ain't friendly. It ain't the way I do business. It's not how I do things. ADs, the dealers, they're all monitoring what is being sold on Facebook, Gumtree, eBay. They're monitoring the grey market. They see where the hell has it come in. My advice, if you have bought a hard-to-get Rolex and you want to get out, how would you do it without getting busted and blacklisted? Simple. Go to a good AD and tell him, I don't want it on the website. Sell this without me getting burnt. That's what you do. Don't put it on the Facebook forums. Don't put it on Gumtree. Don't put it on eBay. You got to sell it for a good dealer. I'm telling you, this is the only way around it. And, you know, it's usually your best mates. Keep your mouth stuck. It's usually your best mates who dob you into the AD. Yeah. It is nasty. It's getting worse. It's terrible. There ain't no Rolex Steel Sports out there. This is the desperation that's out there. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm just about to do a live show. I gotta go live. Tell me what you think. Comments below. And please, don't trust nobody. It's only a secret if you tell somebody and they're dead. Remember that. I'm Archie Luxury, the Pontiff's Pontiff. Tell me what you guys think of that. Bringing Christmas joy to the flipper market. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. How are you today? How are you today? Any super chats? Not yet. Okay guys, how are you? How's it going? Let's get some guests on here. I'm going to post the link. Come on, Rolex. Come on, let's come on the show. Let's talk wristwatches. Let's talk watches. Hi guys, Archie Luxury. Hey Rolex, what's going on, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
Man, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 days to go.
Dude, where is everyone right now? Everyone's in the chat.
Hey, Plastic and Marco.
Hey, Ponif. By the way, there was
guys,
a super
how you
chat from
going?
Yankee Doodle up above from a while
Ooh,
back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Yankee Doodle. Where's? Let's get it. Sorry, I'll find this. Just can you? Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. There's more people coming on. Who's coming on now? We've also got JJ LeCoute.
JJ!
What's
I
up,
just
everybody?
made some very bad revelations, guys. I got videos coming up in the next couple of days. I gotta tell you guys, the ADs, they are monitoring Facebook. They're monitoring dealer sales. They're monitoring Gumtree. It's pretty bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Yeah.
This is the reality that is modern day Rolex. Okay, I can't find that one. Can you read that one for?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just get it.
Please read that for me.
Yankee Doodle, $5. 4-day countdown. Rolex, please.
Rolex! I gotta tell you, it's just come to my attention. Rolex, please. I've got to tell you, man. Seriously, I want to tell you this. I can't handle it anymore. Rolex. I want my Rolex so bad. I want
4 more sleepies.
You know what? I've been having guys, I want to have a talk to you, okay? So, let me tell you. I've taken a little bit of money out of a credit card, okay? Because this Rolex is once in a lifetime, okay? Steel sub, 41 mil, okay? I've actually got a Patek for sale at Rani's, okay? That's Vintage Watch Co. He's selling one of my Pateks. You know what? I'm not going to buy... Once it sells, I'm not going to buy another one or another one. Just pay off my debt and slow down. I want to enjoy this watch purchase. I don't need to buy. Just slow the fight down, Archie. Slow the fight down. Stop the truck. Back the truck up. Just enjoy the Submariner. That's what I'm going to do, okay?
Savor the moment.
Savor the moment. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? I just never happy.
Tell you, if they come fast, you don't really get to enjoy them the same way. I mean, I had 2 watches come in the last like 3 months, and I feel like I didn't even get to enjoy one before I got the other, but I had to jump on it.
What watches were they, JJ?
I got the BLNR with the Jubilee band, you know, the Batgirl. I hate that name, but I got that.
That's a great watch, mate. Always be the Batman to me.
Yeah, and then a few months later, I got the call for the Z Blue Milgauss. I just couldn't pass it up, so I jumped on it. I put it on a card and
Perfect.
went and picked it up.
Mate, it's also
You
called the
gotta do it,
Bruiser.
man. I gotta tell you,
Black and blue
seriously,
Bruiser.
I want to say this. I think Australia is actually worse than America for supply. Okay?
Oh, for sure.
I honestly, we've got a smaller population, so you would think it'd be easier to get. Australia's not really a watch place, okay? We're kind of bogans. Look at this plastic water pump. That's his formal wear. Iron Maiden shirt. I mean, this guy here, yeah, you know.
This dude rocks.
We got a super chat.
He's got to stick up a bank after this.
Is there a super
live
chat?
show.
Sorry, say that again.
Yeah, £2 from Poker Rich. You will sell the sub because you hate Cyclops.
No, I'm happy to keep it. You know what? I honestly, he asked me, what do I want? I had to think long and hard. Remember, I had Scotty's. I pawned Scotty's Submariner date. I loved it.
Took it to Hong
I
Kong.
really loved it. Hong Kong, that's right. I really
Hong
loved
Kong.
it. So,
I agree, Ponif. I think that's a perfect everyday watch for you.
look, then you can always get greedy. You say, oh, if I got the steel, I should have put a bit more in and got the two-tone, right? But I actually like the simple elegance of just steel and black. I think there's something about, and I'd even say, if it wasn't for the financial difference, I would prefer the black to the Kermit. The new Kermit that's out, I would actually prefer the black.
They just two today, fellas.
Damn.
Does that fit?
I love that.
Yeah.
Did you have to put
Just.
the links in?
Yeah, that's at full extend.
Beautiful.
I might need another link for it.
I got to tell you, seriously, I would honestly say, you know, I've been a bit greedy. Just slow down, enjoy the sub. That's it. You know, I honestly, I tell you honestly, when I start going crazy, I'm actually, okay, let me tell you this. I've got the one paddock for sale. Once it sells, I might sell another paddock, then I can think about another watch. Okay? I desperately need one Rolex because I'm going insane. Let me tell you this. When I had 6 of the buggers, it makes me cry. I had a beautiful collection. I had the two-tone Daytona, two-tone sub. I had the Explorer 2. Plus I had 3 no-date models. I had the Milgauss, the Explorer 1, 39 mil, and I had the Air King. That was a great little combo set. But you can't keep everything. I think it's a bit of a journey. It's a journey. You know what I mean? Do you regret? Look, I love my paddocks because I've always wanted paddocks. I did. And now what I'm going to do is I think I would like, ideally, let me tell you this, guys. Ideally, I would like Sub, Explorer 2, and Man on the Moon. That's it. And a couple paddocks. I'll probably.
Which paddock would you sell next, Parnov?
Look, I'm going to wait until that time comes, okay? Because at the moment, I really want to concentrate on the one that's for sale, okay? I want to sell that one first.
Would you sell me the 5196 on hire purchase?
Hey, I'll take the Daytona as a down payment. No problems at all for you.
I can afford $25 a week.
That's fine. I'll take the Daytona as security. No problems with that.
Bet you would. Wait, Plastic. What's in your collection? I've never asked you.
No,
what's in your collection?
He had that photo of his collection up the other day.
I got my steel stunners and my dress watch.
Okay. What do you have though?
I've got the GMT black, Subdate ceramic, bluesy pre-ceramic, and the Daytona. Oh, Rolex, please.
Oh, so all Rolex. You have all Rolex.
Only Rolex.
All Rolex, man.
Because he sent me a really crappy photo. He's not very good at social media, you know. He used to have a Breitling Super Steel Fish. He had a Steel Fish at one stage. He got rid of it, and he also had an Omega. You had an Omega Aquaterra, didn't you? Is that right? You had an Aquaterra?
Hang on, Parnov. I'm just dealing with some personal family issues.
No worries. I got to tell you guys, seriously, he's got a really nice collection.
Pretty Rolex heavy though.
Oh, it's all he's got is Rolex. All he's got is Rolex. That's it. That is
Mark,
it.
what's the topic today? What's the question today?
Yeah.
So today's topic is, guys, I tell you this now, Rolex madness is set to get much worse.
Can I be honest, Ponif?
Yes.
I think probably for the next 5 years it will, and then after that it probably will die down. I think Rolex is on its way to being the Panerai of the 90s and 2000s.
I don't know about that,
it's
but
already there.
No, mate, it's heading towards becoming the Patek Philippe of the future.
Yeah.
Exclusivity, my friend. Exclusivity.
Was Panerai ever as big as Rolex? Because I know you guys talk about how, you know,
put it this way. Back then, people didn't normally have 5 to 10 watches. They normally had 2 or 3 good ones. So the thing that's different is Plastic comes on the show and his collection, between you and me, is no big deal.
Well, I'm offended, partner.
Jeff comes on the show, it's no big deal. Do you understand? Like, he's got 5 Rolex, so what? Back in the day, people didn't have as many. Do you see? Like, they would have had 2 or 3 Pams. They dreamed of having 10 Pams. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So back then it was different because Rolex was looked down upon. If you collected Rolex, why would you do that? Like, I had 5 Rolex, and people said, "Oh, why would you do that? Why would you have 5? Wouldn't you get a PAM or an IWS?" They tried to tell me that what I had was wrong.
Yeah.
And in the day, everyone was crazy. The Rolex people were gaga for the new Luminova.
That's weird.
Now I'm gaga for the old Luminova.
They were the old Tritium. They were gaga for the Tritium, see?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? This is what happened. So I got to be honest with you. As much as it pains me, I don't think Rolex will stuff this up.
I don't think they'll ever go out of style. I think a Submariner will always be, you know?
The new Patek Philippe.
Listen,
Exclusivity.
I think there's a point, though, where collectors will just move on from Rolex because it's just, they'll get fed up with the brand, Ponif. Think about it. Imagine you can get something, you try and get something over and over and over again.
It makes you want it more. It makes you want it. You want what you can't have.
But sometimes you just move on, Ponif. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say there's a girl that you're trying to chase after, Ponif.
Marco,
okay?
It's like your mother's best friend. You're never going to have it, man.
No, eventually you just move on to the next broad, if we're being honest, right?
Yeah, but you always remember her.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. She'll be at the back of your mind, Ponif, but at the end of the day, you'll just go after the next one. It doesn't matter if you remember her.
Unless she
Marco.
If she becomes available at a later date.
Every man wants a Ferrari, right? They may not be able to afford one or may not be able to upkeep one. They still secretly have a fantasy to have a Ferrari.
Listen to the Ponif, Marco.
Hey, JJ,
Listen to the
do you have
Ponif.
fantasies of a Ferrari or not? You never wanted a Ferrari, JJ?
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to love Lamborghini Countach. That was the car I wanted.
There you go. Lamborghini. Now, I've been in a Lamborghini Countach and it's awful. Okay? Awful. There's no room. It's hot. And the interior is fight. Okay? But you know what? It was cool. It's very, very cool.
I had that poster on my wall as a kid.
They look like the new Corvettes. Have you seen the new C8s?
I got to tell you, the new Corvette is beautiful. I don't know. I don't care what anyone says. I think that's the most... The only problem is General Motors build quality is never Porsche quality.
I mean, yeah, but...
They're selling above retail as well, just like Rolex.
The new Vets? The new Vets?
Yeah, there's a 1-year waiting list.
By the way, I like the Vets. They got valet mode.
But to be fair, Ponif, it wasn't all the Rolex market wasn't always like this. Let's not forget, before 2017, before the Paul Newman auction, pretty much all Rolex sold below retail.
The Daytona was hot for a long time. That was
the Daytona. There were specific models that were very hot, but most Rolexes sold below retail. It wasn't what it was today. So technically, the top dog can always lose that top dog spot, right?
Yeah, if they make a mistake.
Yeah,
their exclusivity is not going anywhere, Marco.
Rolex,
but that's what I'm saying, right? Collectors will move on. Plastic.
Here we go, Joe Kramer.
Rolex.
Joe Kramer. Here we go, $20. Thank God, Joe. Joe, Archie, my Omega AD has been sitting on a 19 sub for a month now, along with a Explorer 2 and Explorer 20 and Explorer 2 18. Think I can get a discount? Think I should just buy the sub and throw it in the safe since it won't fit me.
Gotta get the Rolex, man.
Man, these things are going way above look, I think the sub is going to go. If you can get a sub, grab it. If you can get an Explorer, grab it.
But he says it won't fit him though.
It'll fit him, man.
What's wrong with him?
It's all good. It's all good.
You got another.
I think I can get a discount. Don't worry about the discount. Just grab the stock. Don't be a dyke.
Marco, get that Explorer one too, man. You got to get it, man.
Grab it. If you can grab it, just get it. Don't muck around. Don't muck around. Here we go.
Build your
Gizmo,
Rolex collection,
Schneider.
then look at other brands.
Gizmo Schneider, $5. Are people scared to donate because they're saving up for the next watch?
Possibly.
Gizmo. I got to tell you, Joe, seriously, if you've got an AD who will give you a 19 sub, just grab the bloody thing. Grab it. As soon as you don't ask a discount, you got to piss him off. Okay? Just grab it. Put it on a credit card. Whatever you have to do.
But what if Joe has a 6-inch wrist, like a small ass wrist?
It doesn't matter. It's a 40 mil watch. It's going to look good no matter what. They do look good.
Just get it, Joe. Just get it. Just don't be stupid, okay? Don't be silly. Don't tease us. I got to tell you the truth here. What do you think of people who hoard Rolexes?
Horrible pun.
Like Paige?
Hoard and possess.
No, man. Paige is a super collector.
But like plastic here, he's hoarding these pieces.
No, but Plastic wears his watches, so that's different, Ponif.
Yeah, he wears it.
I retain him, Ponif.
Like he has a Daytona and he wears it proudly.
How many's enough? How many Rolexes is enough to have? Tell me this.
I think
Gotta
2
be
is
5,
max.
man. The Archie 5. The
I
Archie
think
5.
2. I say
2 to 5 is probably a good range, Ponif.
I have
It's got to be an odd number.
But there are certain people that hoard watches that I look at. I'm just like, dude, fuck you. Like John Mayer. When I see his collection, I'm just like, dude,
Yeah,
what?
but he's a billionaire, man. You know?
John Mayer's a billionaire? I don't think he's a
No,
billionaire.
he's not even a
he's got millions, right?
He's
got
worth 100
millions.
million at least, isn't he?
Yeah, he's worth at least 40 million, but I doubt it's like not 100. 100 would surprise
He
me.
watched the Ponif's videos and found there was happiness in watches.
Do you think John Mayer has actually seen one of Archie's videos? He has to.
Well,
Everybody
he would
has
be a long
Archie's
time viewer.
videos. Come on, Rolex. That's not even a question.
You think he has? I think he has. I think John Mayer's
Everyone's
watching
seen
Archie.
Ponif's
They
videos.
all know the Ponif. They all know the Ponif.
They should reach out.
Dude, that would be so funny if Archie.
Imagine
Archie
he just
John
comes
Mayer
on
did
to
a
that.
Dude, that would be hilarious. You show him your
I
Patek
know,
collection.
I got to be totally honest with you. It does annoy me when people they seem to be scooping up all the Rolexes just to put them away. I got a friend of mine who's got 3 Explorer 2s. I said, man. He said, I want to take a punt.
That's weird. 3 of them?
Explorer 2, the new model's coming out. Explorer 2s.
So wait, he had a white one, a black one, and then like a
He's got 3 of them. He's got 3 or 4 of them. He's buying
3 of
them
the
up.
same?
of the same
He's got
watch?
30 watches. He's got 30 watches.
See, I've got the pre-ceramic bluesy, and I've got a ceramic sub-date. For me, they're different enough that they complement each other, you know?
I agree. And one
That's
is
true.
dress and one is sports.
Captain Danny, $5. Just got a ceramic black dial Daytona. Super happy. Went grey, not playing games. Greys don't sell watches, they sell time. Life's short. YOLO. I tend to agree. I think realistically, you got to buy so much garbage. It's often better just to pay the grey market dealer and be done with it. And the prices, I don't know if they're going to really fall. You know, Daytonas have always been expensive, but
They'll come down a little, I think.
I don't know. I said that, yes. I couldn't believe the GMT. I remember when the GMTs were less than the Explorer 2s. Okay, that's
Really?
how long yeah. I could
Oh,
never
man.
understand why they were more.
My friend has a birth year GMT that his uncle got for him the same year he was born, and he paid like $2,000. And he was born in '97. 2,000 Canadian, I'm talking about.
What a great uncle.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's pretty cool.
I'm so jealous of him. It's not even funny. And it's a Pepsi too.
Ask him to adopt you, Marco.
Yeah, seriously, I wish, man.
Yeah, that's funny. I remember when you could get a Hulk at an AD. I remember holding one at an AD in like 2015.
Ooh, everybody passed on it, and now, ooh,
Yeah, they had
what
one
you
in
will
this
get to get one at
display.
retail.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Hulk going like it is, Archie?
I remember when they released the Kermit. I've seen Kermits in ADs, the original Kermit.
And you didn't think anything of it?
Nah, didn't like it. I mean, look, that was still a lot of money then. It's all relative. Like, that was still a lot of money. But, I mean, you've got to understand, they were never cheap. Rolexes have never been dirt cheap. They've never been that affordable, okay?
Yeah.
But, look, I remember in the early 2000s buying a no-date sub, a 14060, for 2.6 and thinking, geez, 2.650, thinking, geez, I really paid a lot for that.
Wow.
But mind you, then salaries are now average salary 70,000, 70, 80,000 in Australia. Back then it was like 40,000. You know, it's kind of.
Yeah.
And because I'm in IT, I'm actually earning less than I was before, so it feels.
Ponif, I think overall you're correct about China, mate. Like, there's not that number of Rolexes to go around to every single square inch of the globe, mate. It is China driven.
100%.
Oh, for sure.
And that's the rise of China has made a huge difference.
The thing is, they are very nouveau riche. They want the branded goods, right? But as that luxury market ages, I think you'll see Patek, AP, VC.
Yeah,
37
Vacheron is
mil
already
Pateks.
big in China, right, Ponif? I'm pretty sure Vacheron is big in China.
Vacheron's very big. They don't know, but the brand is still too. The luxury market in China is in its infancy. Because look, the oldest luxury market in the world is actually Japan.
So the Chinese would have watched the Ponif's early videos about value retention.
They don't speak.
And they're all value sharpers.
That's so funny. Do you think you drove the demand for Speedmasters, Arch? Because you used to
100% he
talk
did.
on them so much. You think you did?
Look,
You had something to do
the
with
thing
it.
is, if it wasn't me, it'd be someone else. And
Have you seen the early Icon videos from Paul Pluta? Paul Pluta
Yeah.
Prestige?
Hey, look.
He drove
man,
it, man.
I get nothing
He drove
out
it.
of it. It's like I get nothing. It doesn't matter. You know what?
This man,
I'm
one true
happy.
Ponif.
I mean,
happy
I
to
heard
know
about
that.
Speedies from Arch, and then I read about them from Ben Clymer. And I wonder if it's like that for a lot of other people too.
Archie first, Climber second.
Problem with Clymer is he's too much of a shill. You know, everything is cool and they release garbage. You know what I mean? They try and sell garbage. You can't sell stuff and be independent.
That's true. But that's so funny. You should get if you were going to get an Explorer again, you should get a white one for sure. So you can have the Speedy and the Explorer again. Because I remember those were the ones I first saw from you.
Ponif, did you see the $180 G-Shock from Hoarding?
Oh, the John Mayer one?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it what size
Oh
set
my
again?
God.
It's a $180 G-Shock that's like produced in collaboration with Hoarding and John Mayer.
That's ridiculous. That's
There's
just.
a $70,000 Casio out.
Oh, that gold one?
Yeah, I saw the video, Ponif.
It's ridiculous. Who would
Shitter.
buy that?
Shitter.
Here we go. S Medina, $5. Done with Rolex. Sold off most of my collection this year except for the Sea Dweller 4000 and Explorer 2. Bought a VC overseas blue dial and it came in today. What a watch. Hey,
Respect.
I gotta be honest with you, S Medina. I'm sick of it as well.
Nothing wrong with VC, man.
Not until you get it, Arch. And then you won't be sick of it anymore. You realize I feel like you said you wanted a Rolex like 2 weeks ago, and then now you have one. Do you know what I mean? I waited a year to get mine.
The power
waited
of
like
the
2
Pontics.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, man, I went to Melbourne. You know what? I was let down. A lot of people You don't know the behind the scenes movements, but I know people who know people who know people, and they couldn't get me jack shite. Jack shite. That's all.
What were you asking for though?
Yeah,
Did
you couldn't even
I
get
was asking for an Explorer 1 or a Z Blue.
You couldn't even get the Speedmaster for a good
I
discount.
couldn't even get a Speedy. That's a lousy Speedy. A lousy Amiga.
You just had to use a different avenue, but you know you're gonna make it happen. One more day.
Man,
Guys, I gotta head off. Take
Hey,
care.
Plastic, it's been great having you on. Love you, man.
Later,
Do lunch
Plastic.
soon, Parnov.
Hey, I'd love to. We can't do the Indian. It's too fattening. I'm putting on the pounds.
No
We
worries,
gotta
Parnov.
go for
We'll go.
Vietnamese. Just bring the Astra
Vietnamese.
over. I'm sick of the plastic. Don't bring the plastic over, okay?
No worries, Parnov.
We'll get those
See you, man.
tweakers happening, okay? Bye.
Peace, brother. Peace, guys.
Later.
Later, man.
I gotta say that date just was so cool on his wrist. I didn't want to say anything. He's got enough ego.
I would never say it to his face, but that's a beautiful.
That is a beautiful watch.
It's got a diamond dial on it.
Yeah, diamond dial. It's 41. I think it's the date. The date just 41. Date just 41. It's fucking.
It looks like a 36 on his wrist. He's got a big
That's
wrist.
a big watch.
He's put a bit of weight on actually, but he's a good family man. He's a typical Rolex owner. Typical Rolex. And you know what? I think Rolex. If you wanted to pick a car, what symbolizes Rolex? You know what I would say it would be?
Porsche.
Mercedes.
No, I reckon the BMW X5 is Rolex today.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, BMW.
No, like
Fair enough.
I think the BMW SUV is better than the Mercedes, right? And just hang on, I just got to grab this. Hey man, how are you?
So what's up, guys?
Chilling, just at work right now.
I just sent Arch an email with my collection. I don't know if he wanted to look at it. I don't even know if he's ever seen it before, but.
Oh, is it the same photo you sent us before?
Well, it's got the Z Blue in it now, and
ooh, so send that over. I want to see that.
Yeah, whack it. You sent it to me, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to Rolex now too, because I added the Z Blue in it now. The other one didn't have the Z Blue.
Bring it up on the screen. We'll bring it up on the.
Yeah, if you want. It's a little. It's got a little bit of light shining in it from my ceiling, but I did the best I could.
Ponif, now's a good time to remind people Christmas season is approaching. Get yourself a nice paid review. Paid review.
That's correct, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, guys, I am really, really. I'm just disappointed that Rolex isn't attainable for a lot of people. You know, what do I do for the advice? I say get Rolex, but you can't get it.
Buy pre-owned.
I'm gonna do a paid review from you soon because, I mean, don't tell me now, but you'll see the collection, and I want to know what do you think I should get next that's non-Rolex.
I love it.
I need non-Rolex advice. I already know to buy Rolex. I need non-Rolex.
Watches, £5. Hey guys, Omega makes more watches than Rolex. Why do all dealers have double the quantity Rolex for sale than Omega? Is the Omega fan more loyal?
I can answer this, Ponif.
Loyal brand.
I can answer this. It's called Inventory Turnover Showcase. Rolex sells quicker than Omega.
There you
I
go.
gotta tell you, the interesting thing is with Omega, I think Rolex owns different sectors. Like in the solid gold sports sector, Omega doesn't even come close to Rolex, does it? You know, solid gold sports.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they
Who
have
would
the
buy a
odd
solid gold
Seamaster.
Omega, though?
Yeah, they only have the gold Speedmaster. Remember that limited edition
Yeah.
gold Speedmaster? That's the only one I could think of, to be honest.
Yeah, they've had a few of everything, right? But they're never really that successful.
I agree.
In the two-tone sports, Rolex owns that space, right? And I gotta tell you, seriously, in like a Datejust, the Globemaster really didn't do well. Sorry. Here we go, Mike, $2. Thoughts on the Omega 3185-5000 18K Speedmaster? I gotta tell you, man, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And an Omega, I gotta tell you, man, I've held a few Omegas in precious metal. They are So just give me that number, 3185.
95.50.
50, yeah.
0.00.
Let's bring this baby up on the screen here. Let's bring it up here for you guys to have a look at. Look, I gotta tell you, it's a beautiful.
Is it the red
Omega
dial?
makes a nice gold watch, but it doesn't mean they're popular. And I gotta be honest with you, it's probably better to go for a subby or a GMT, a root beer.
Yeah, I would get that GMT with the green dial there. I think that's a good long-term hold, to be honest.
There's a lot of good. Look, I gotta tell you, man, but Rolex, I gotta tell you, man, Rolex owns the market. They own the market. The only thing they don't really do is dress watches. Cellini hasn't really worked, has it?
Yeah, it's a dog. But Ponif, you don't think at all there is the potential that Rolex mucks it up and that people get fed up with Rolex and they just say, let's go to another brand?
I hope so.
Because don't forget, IWC, Panerai, JLC, they were all in the same situation in the 90s and 2000s, right? The top dog today is not always the top dog tomorrow.
Top dog today is not always top dog tomorrow. That's never a truer word has been said. In fact, they often blow it. But, Rolex, because they're a charitable trust, they can't change things too much. And I think in an evil twist, Rolex may hold the mantle.
That'd be ironic. A
It's really hard.
charitable trust dominating a market. That's ironic.
Yeah, but like Rolex, I've always considered. I heard about Rolex when I was like even a kid. You know what I mean? I always thought like, oh, Rolex is like a nice watch.
Yeah, they've always had good marketing. Tag Heuer also has good marketing, to be fair, though. But Tag is not even in the same breath as Rolex, right?
But Tag is affordable. This is the whole thing, is that you can go into a Tag dealer and walk out with a piece. With Rolex, It's so frustrating. There's nothing there. It's so elusive. I don't know. It's a very tricky situation. I got to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of this bullshit situation. I can't believe I would never have guessed this would have happened. I can't believe new pieces. I would never say new pieces could sell at a premium, besides the Daytona. But they are. You can't get nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can get.
You would think it would have gotten a little worse since the pandemic, but I mean, it really.
I think things are going to get worse.
Yeah, I agree, because the auction prices are going through the roof, Ponif. So
have you seen some of the raffles? One dealer was offering a deal. He's running a raffle where you could buy a Rolex Sports Pepsi at retail. That was the prize. You could buy it at retail.
That's a good crowdfunding option.
I mean, I'm very disappointed that I think we're going to lose something if newbies can't get nothing. You know what I mean? You can't even get oyster perpetuals.
Yeah, it's like pulling teeth asking for one.
Yeah.
It's like pulling. I mean, is it that special?
Do you think other watches now will benefit due to
I think everything's been rising. I really do. Look, this whole COVID situation in my country, COVID hasn't really been too bad, but people are spending money like this. Retail's never been stronger. It's weird. Certain areas have never been stronger, and people are losing their jobs.
Yep. I think the people with money are still making money, and they can't go on vacation. They can't really do much. So I think they're just, trying to keep themselves, and plus they're bored, so they're buying a lot of stuff.
And don't forget also, a lot people like to hold tangible assets as opposed to just investments in like a stock portfolio, for example. It's always been like that, right? People prefer property to investing in kind of the stock market. I don't know why. So maybe watches is kind of like another outlet people are looking for to like invest their assets in, I guess.
Yeah, but don't forget too, antiques were very popular in the 80s. They've gone soft.
It's
Pocket
true.
watches were very... You look at what was popular in the late 90s, bubbleback Rolexes, they're fairly soft now.
Yeah, but to be fair, Ponif, watches are mechanical art, right? And the art market has always kind of been around, right? And it's always been pretty strong.
Well, how good was your investment if you bought
Frank
90s
Mueller.
Breitlings?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Frank Mueller or something like that.
PAMs and IWC with that sort of stuff is toxic sludge.
Well, the style changes, you know. So who knows in 10 years what people are going to want to put on their wrist or collect, you know.
It's crazy how it's changed.
Don't buy a watch as an investment. I really believe that if you're going to buy it because you want it for fun, not as an investment.
Very true. Hey guys, I got to shovel off. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Hey guys,
later,
see
Lolex.
you
I
later,
say,
Rolex. Great to have you on the program. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, 4 days to go. Is it 4 days? How many days is it to go?
4 days.
1,
4
2,
days.
3,
Yeah.
4 days to go. I'm getting itchy feet. I can't wait to get this watch, you know. I just want to get it. I got a sense of relief once it's on my wrist, you know.
You just want that confirmation that it's officially yours.
Yeah, I'd like. Look, I got to be honest with you. It's a dream watch. I think the sub date is a dream watch. Okay, that's a dream watch for me. Okay.
I think it's
Is
a
it wrong?
perfect Australian watch too. You know, you got the the humid climate, you got the
Yeah.
ocean. I think it's just a perfect Australian kind of watch.
Yeah, I think it's a very special thing. Sub date. It's so usable.
this will be your first ceramic
Yeah,
bezel.
First ceramic. I'd love to get a Pepsi Batgirl next. You know that, but that's greedy. That's being greedy.
Hey, you never know. Hopefully, this Rolex situation softens. Maybe we could get Pepsis at retail.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Wishful thinking, Ponif. Wishful thinking. Let me dream. Let me dream.
Because
know,
there'd be people who would buy 10 of them. They'd just buy, and the market would be.
Yeah.
You know, Rolex could double production, and there'd still be shortages.
Yeah, there's a scarcity issue, 100%.
I think I would still prefer the Batman bezel over the Pepsi bezel. I just think it's more versatile to wear. I don't know. I don't know why.
Either is good, JJ. Either is good. Beggars can't be choosers.
No, absolutely. I don't see why that one is going so much more. Maybe because the history behind it, but looks
Because
wise,
I think the Rolex.
Hey guys, I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. You just hang on there. I'll be back in 1 minute, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
JJ, I think what makes the Pepsi kind of iconic is that there was no aluminum bezel Batman, right?
Yes, I agree.
I think that's what it is, to be honest. But I think Batman is still pretty well respected. I think it's just Pepsi is more desirable because of kind of the aluminum bezel Pepsis as well.
Let's ask the guys in the comments. Press 1 if you prefer the Pepsi. Press 2 if you prefer the Batman. Let's see what everyone says. While Arch is taking his toilet break, we'll do a little survey. Let's see. Oh, nobody's answering. I think it's just a little more versatile. I prefer. Oh, here we go.
Jesus, that just went all at once.
Yeah, I think it froze up a little bit.
Yeah, mostly Pepsis.
Yeah. I wonder
We
if
got
that's because
£2 from Griffin. He says, "Are you going to wear it as a daily when you get it?" That is the plan, Griffin. He said he wants to wear it as his daily.
Yeah, we got to remind him of that one when he gets back.
100%.
Yeah, it's pretty mixed though. I think more people like the Pepsi. Bud the Stud wants both, I guess. 3 is
Actually,
both.
it's kind of surprising. There's a lot of Batmans out there too, to be fair.
Yeah.
What about the black? I wonder if people like the black.
I think that's such a cool watch. It's just a totally different look. It's much more.
It's more under the radar GMT.
Yeah, and it just has like a more like not a more masculine look, but it's like less refined. It's more like a, you know, like I can see it.
Sporty, dressy. Like it toes the line between sporty and dressy GMT.
Yeah, I love the green GMT hand on it. That's like my favorite part of that watch.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let me ask you, JJ, with the Rolex that you have now, if you could get any Rolex at retail, what would you get?
Right now,
Wait, hold on. For the viewers who don't know, what do you have in your collection in terms of Rolex?
Date, a date, 40 millimeter date, 41 date just, and then I have Blue Milgauss and the new Batman on the Jubilee.
Okay, so if you could get anything, what would you get?
Well, it'd definitely be another sports model. Probably, I would say the Panda Daytona. To me, if I could only keep my 3 Rolex out of all of them, I would keep the Batman on the Jubilee, like a travel watch, because I believe you could wear that, like, you know, by the pool. You could wear it a little dressed up, like if you're traveling or on vacation or something. And then I would keep my gold date for like when I'm home, like at night, or like if I'm going out for dinner or a party or something like that. And then for regular everyday wear while I'm around at home, I would wear the Panda Daytona. So those would be my 3.
What makes you like the Panda more? Because I like the black dial Daytona better. I don't know what it is.
It's not so much that I like it more. It's just there's not that many dials that aren't black. You know, models that don't have just black dial. So just to switch it up, I have a white dial and a black dial. I think you give it a little more. See, I don't know. A lot of people don't really take that into consideration. But when I do my collection, like I like to have different colored dials to make it like a little more versatile. You know, just have different stuff. I don't want like all black dials. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Hey guys, Griffin 89, 2 pounds. You gonna wear it as a daily when you get it? Who's he talking to?
You, about the sub.
Hey, of course, that's a daily. Yeah. Well, what's the point in showcase? I'm gonna pull the stickers off on camera. I'm gonna wear this every day.
Well, that's actually.
I'm not gonna abuse it, but it's gonna be my daily driver.
Paula, if you think with the Explorer anniversary coming up, they might increase its size, like with the Oyster Perpetual?
Look, I got to tell you honestly, Rolex themselves, they do the most weird. They miss many anniversaries. They're not kind of. Sometimes they celebrate it. Sometimes they're a very weird organization. You know, they could just let it go without saying a word.
Very true. Very true.
So I got to be totally honest with you. Nothing surprises me with them, but you know, I quite think Rolex likes to have some different sizes. You think about it. They got the Explorer 1 39 mil. Then in the 40, they've got they got watches in the 40s, right? Then they got 41 for the Saab. Then they got 42 for the Explorer. Then they got 43 for the Sea Dweller. They like to have some increments there. So I think they want to have different size pieces. So nothing, and 44 for the Yachtmaster 2. I think they want to have some spread there, but I got to be honest with you. I'd be happy to have any steel. I can't get nothing. I cannot get nothing. I called in some favors because I've had so many people who said, "Hey Archie, if you want a Rolex at retail, I'll get it." And out of courtesy, I never took them up because I would just flip it. Okay, It's rude to do that, okay? This is the first time that I've really been serious about getting something and keeping it. I like the Patex. The Patex is different, but the Rolexes in the past, I thought, you know, besides that Explorer, I never really did this stuff. And NY Punter, $2. Scotty Talks Watches. Thank you, NY Punter. Scotty's got nothing. He can't get nothing. I've spoke to Scotty a couple last week, actually, a couple days ago, and he cannot get a thing. There's nothing to be had.
But he just sold all his Rolex except for the Batgirl or the Batman. I don't know which one he has, but
No, he sold everything. He sold.
yeah, he
everything.
only has Omega now.
No, this is another Scotty we're talking about.
Or no, oh, sorry, I'm thinking about Showcase. What am I saying?
Yeah, no, Showcases. No, this is Scotty's my mate. Look, he can't get anything again. It's so look, believe you me, it's so mean. And,
But the retail environment, Ponif, I think is so difficult because supply has been so limited this year because of COVID, right? Factories were shut down.
I gotta tell you, I think it's gonna get worse. Honestly, the demand for this stuff is gonna get worse. When does the other thing is too in uncertainty? When does Trump stand down? What's the go there, guys? I haven't heard anything.
No, Trump is he declared that. Well, at least I know Mitch McConnell said that Joe Biden's the president-elect. He finally acknowledged it.
It happens like third week of January.
Yeah, third week of January. So I think that's probably when he'll have to step down, right? Because I think he's still in court for a lot of states.
Well, that's when it's supposed to happen. That's all I could. We don't know exactly what'll happen, but that's when it's supposed to happen. Oh, it's January 20th, I believe, right?
And yes, V, that's
21st,
right.
something like that.
5296 bought the 6006. That's right, man. That's exactly what I did. No, not Scotty Kilmer. This is Scotty, the guy who's my friend. I made videos with Scotty. I got to be honest with you guys. I like the 5296, Frank. That was a great watch. Of course, I can't. You look, I had a deal came up to get the 6006. I had to pay for it. It wasn't free. Okay, wasn't free. Guys, I'm gonna wrap this baby up. I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you so much.
It's been a great stream,
4 days to go. 4 days to go. What do you think, guys?
Can't wait, Ponif.
Yep, I can't wait. I want to see that episode when you get it.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
it actually
see an
be
Archie
5 days
explode
before it's on the
between.
show. 5th day before it's on the show.
Ponif, we need to see an Archie explodes in between. Maybe you make an Archie explodes on me.
No, Archie's got no mojo at the moment. I'm just trying to get. I just want it to happen. I don't want to wish it too much.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
Let's just let it happen naturally, Ponif. Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
Don't put any bad energy, into the air.
Yeah. So I just wanna take it easy, slow down. Okay, guys, I gotta shoot off. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Take care,
Bye,
Ponif.
guys. Bye.
See you, JJ.
See you later, guys. Rolex.